storm he can't refuse. Kicked to dust, but he won't stay. As a black sheep, he fights the dark to find his way. Wounded heart still beats strong. Walks the line of right and wrong. Nightmare chases, he won't weep. Trampled dreams will break his sleep. Flying arrow gonna rise. Life's punches won't disguise. Man of sin, man of grace. Life's black sheep, he won't fade without a trace. Creeping around his feet, every stumble can't defeat.
What is up, everyone? First in, we got Mo. Hey, Mo. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Rainbow Adventure. Good to see you, Matt. Not hop along. Let's see. Hey, Greg. Good to see you. Who left the door open and let the old goat in? I mean, come on, man.
Oh, you're gonna get mad when he goes down.
Kidding.
He makes a comment.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, you'll see it.
Hey, Connie. Good to see you. Hey, Cheryl. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Hello, I am here.
Hey, Josh. Thank you for coming. Oh, yeah. I get hit for that one. Come on, man. I don't say that. She's got 34 weeks right now. Miss Wendy. Good to see you. Yeah, I had to shorten it because I had a couple of people ask me why I had a 2-minute intro song video. Let's see.
I'm here. You can't see me over his shoulder.
I was going to say, got Tisha over here. Excuse the cough. There's allergies going around like crazy.
Little man has it the worst.
Little man has it the worst than me, as always, with allergies.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Tonight's going to be a little bit different because not only are we going to be talking about Crusaders for a Cause 2025, we're going to be talking about a little bit of the history of Des Moines over the next couple months, different place every time. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the farmers market here in Des Moines, which happens to be second best farmers market in the nation. Nope, it's on the website.
It's over here, top 5. The top 5 best farmers market.
I'll show on the website.
And it says it's the best Midwest market according to Country Living magazine. So
I better mute my phone.
They're on their 50th season.
So it is one of the biggest farmers markets that is in the nation. Shape magazine rates it the second best farmers market in the U.S. Oh. It's on their website.
Oh, I'm on their thing too. So I'm like, Huffington Post about it a little bit.
Yeah, it's been on like Huffington Post and all kinds of websites for the farmers market. So it's something that we're going to be talking.
Been here, apparently.
Hey, Gerd. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yes, we are in Iowa.
Yeah, we are in Des Moines. And that's actually the home site for Crusaders for a Cause 2025 at the Lordenson Skate Park.
Is the ankle in the air?
No, it's been up in the air all day, and they want me to start getting it close to being on the ground and starting to get filling the ground with it more.
Yeah, he's almost.
Grew up in Davenport. No, nice. A couple hours away from us.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, we are going to be talking about the Des Moines Farmers Market today, and over the next couple months, we've got 4 months about, till the
Farmers Market
Crusaders for a Cause 2025 event. So we're going to be talking a little bit about the farmers market tonight and the science center. Some nights it might be more history based for a little bit. Well, we're trying to, talk about more than just Zombie Burger and the event, because I seem to have hyped them up way too much.
Yes.
Oh, what am I doing? What's my computer doing?
I would say the farmers market is like what, 6?
It is 6 blocks. I don't know. It's a huge farmers market. If anyone likes going to farmers markets. Hey, Bud Files. I'm gonna move my mouse over here.
To build their site, get them started.
But really, Matt, Rainbow Avenger.
I would say he wants some fried okra.
I really want some freaking okra, but I'm in a debate because with my diverticulitis, one thing says not to eat it, and like one article will say not to eat it for every 2 articles that say it's safe. So I'm in a debate on if I want to risk it.
Like risk it for the biscuit.
So, yeah, I do want some okra. I'm going to go ahead.
They have so much produce. There's also like, there are some vendors there that are.
Post the link in the chat if anyone wants to come up.
Like, some vendors there are, and it will be happening during when we have the event.
Really, Greg? Really? I'm going to go ahead and pull this up for the farmer's market.
Like, it gets packed.
I would send him all of it. Oh. Not pickled okra. I want some fried okra.
He wants fried.
But this is the farmer's market's website.
Stick it in the chat.
Like Randy said, okra seeds, don't risk it. That's what several people have said, but then I've seen people saying it's safe because the seeds break down easily. I don't know. But it's been around for 50 years. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Second best farmers market in America. Daily Mail.
Okay, excuse me.
Right now they're not open, but next weekend is their opening weekend, so we will probably be going.
Yeah.
If we do, I'll make a little short about it. But there is so much to do at the farmers market. Like, they have a top 10 list for things like Dragon Foodies, which I don't remember what they do exactly, but there's coffee. People go here for breakfast on the weekends.
They do a lot of, like, I know.
Really, Matt?
I know when we went the one time, there was a vendor that was doing live slab wood.
Yeah, there was the guy who was doing live slab wood carvings and tables, selling all kinds of stuff like that. There's vendors there for like food trucks. I think it's the 501st Republican Republic for Star Wars fans goes there, and one guy dresses up as a Darth Vader, and they have the whole crew walking around in costume almost every weekend.
You'll see like stormtroopers and Mandalorian.
So you'll see Mandalorian and Mandalorian's the planet.
Oh.
You'll see stormtroopers and Darth Vader, and you'll see rebels and all kinds of people there for Star Wars fans. And occasionally they have for Doctor Who fans, they will occasionally have a TARDIS there with a guy dressed as Doctor Who. Wendy. Hey, Bear. Long time no see.
I know, like, there's a ton of food, like and also there's a lot of fresh flowers that people will buy and stuff. And people go there for breakfast all the time. And it is during the event. It opens at 7 a.m. and it goes until noon.
Yeah, so they close by noon. So there's plenty of time to go if you want to go an hour before the event and then leave there and go to the event. It's right down the road.
Or come late to the event.
Or come, or yeah, that's what I meant. Leave there, go to the event afterwards if you want. Honestly, something I think worth seeing.
Like,
right here, these arepas.
The arepas.
Arepas DSM.
They smell amazing.
I've had them when I went to Drake. They came and they catered my class at Drake when I was in pharmacy school. I could get fat off of them. Let's just put it that way. I could get fat off them. I was in heaven.
I would say, yeah, they got breakfast tenders, like coffee.
They got all kinds of different things. I mean, they've got local jerky right there for your dog. Not for you, Dad. Sorry. No dehydrated food for you there.
You mean Thatcher?
You want to talk, Matt?
Let's see. Oh,
like, but let's see. That's because the website shows more.
I'm on the website.
But there's a bunch of different partners that they have, and I wish I could find it. They have a train that tours for the kids the whole farmers market, and it's not just for the kids but everyone. Hey, Ann, good to see you. So the Des Moines Farmers Market's one place that I really recommend if people check out if you're into going to farmers markets and stuff.
Or you want a place to go for breakfast?
What? I missed something. Tom Baker does talking.
Tom Baker. I kind of know who that is. It's just
Doctor Who.
Yeah, I used to watch that with my grandma. Because we used to be on TV for on the Sci-Fi Channel.
That's the other place we're talking about is the Science Center here in a minute. But the farmers market's a really cool place if anyone's interested in going to those kinds of things. If you're in town for say the weekend at an Airbnb and you want to pick up some fresh produce, bring a small cooler, throw it in there with some ice, and it'll be good for you at the end of the day for whatever you plan on doing for food. Other than that, like I said, they have tons. I mean, 2 city streets, like complete blocks of food vendors and food trucks. Oh, you're good, Gerd. I'm reading the comments and getting distracted. So yeah, it's a great place if anyone's getting an Airbnb or even campsite and wants to do some cooking.
There are some vendors that do fresh meat.
And I was gonna say there's some vendors that do have meat vendors.
They do have fresh meat on, and they bring a huge ass.
There was one guy who was selling half of a hog, literally right there. He had it on ice last year when we went, or was it last year or the year before? One of the two.
Where was that? Cedar Falls.
No, that was here.
That was here.
Yeah. They have all kinds of things for the area if you're interested in those. Like I said, let me go over to this map here.
Yeah, you see the winter market. They also do have a winter.
They have a winter market also, but let's see if I can get this to pull up. Let's see, make sure it's showing still.
It is.
All right, let's see.
Oh yeah.
It's right near the ball field for downtown.
Pinnacle.
Yeah, Principal Park.
Principal Park.
It's near the Kaleidoscope building downtown. It's, really nice area for downtown. There's restaurants right there that are open during it, other than the food vendors.
A lot of them are bars.
There's a lot of bars. I think there's even a fresh tap vendor right there in the farmers market.
Not sure.
I'm trying to see if I can get this to show.
What's that?
Yeah, where'd the map go? Because it was on here. I mean, there's parking options. Like I said, I put this in the chat, so it's there if anyone needs it. If not, I will be posting this to the event page on how to get there and the website in general for the farmers market.
Real easy to
Um, Yeah, where's the map? It disappeared. They changed the website this year. Johnny, good to see you.
Hello.
Hey, Kenneth Bird. Try to go through and see who I missed.
Let me see if I can find it. Where it's at.
But here, let's go ahead and do this real quick again. Copy. Paste.
What?
Chat. No.
Why did you do that? You didn't want to go to StreamYard?
I'm trying to pin it.
Don't have. I have a tablet. Not you pin it to the thing. You can.
iPad's not letting me pin it. Oh, we got the old goat backstage. We'll make him wait.
I said, make them wait. I was like, there's also the bike service that they have downtown.
Hi, old man.
Hey,
And
No, that's not what I need.
you just switch to your other account.
No, I've got to go on the computer and go to YouTube.
Well,
Tablet is acting up, so
let's say
can't pin messages from the iPad. Noted.
Yeah.
All
hi
right.
guys.
I would say they're the bike valet. So if you want to like get
Yeah.
one of the electric bikes, I think the electric bike.
You know, they have the electric bikes and scooter rentals downtown. And I don't know exactly how those work, but
I can look it up real quick.
there's a lot of stuff there. I'm gonna stop sharing that for now. I gotta get the Science Center website back up. So
You know, I would like to say something real quick. I really like the fact you are supporting the farmers market. They
All right.
are awesome.
Hey Brian, how you doing? Bet Greg. You got it. I'll do a wheelie on a bike.
I say don't no.
Don't tempt me. I used to do
He
BMX.
will break something as soon as he does a wheelie on a bike.
I'm gonna have to show Willow how to properly push off with the skateboard because they're not teaching her that.
They have 200 bikes and 30 stations where you can check out. Like you can download an app for the Street Collective.
I have let's see, catch everyone up on a few things real quick other than the event. In 2 weeks, they get it to where I start getting to put weight on my foot, and they're hoping that by the end of June, I will be able to walk with just my cane instead of support. So hopefully that happens.
Or knee scooter.
Right now, I got the knee scooter. Yeah, no, I don't think the other ankle will go. I can do a wheelie. I used to ride BMX, skateboard, all that. Bikes were always safer for me than skateboards.
Yeah.
You always crashed.
Not on the bikes. Only when you stopped in front of me.
He does tricks on his scooter right now.
Yeah,
You know,
just as well.
I had someone yesterday. I was at Walmart and I held the door open for them. You know, I mean, they're electric doors, but I've got a hand. And they had a cane. And someone complained that I was keeping the door open. And I really wanted to go military on them.
Jerry's new nickname, Crash.
Oh. Crash Bandicoot.
No,
Yep.
it's speed bump.
And you're gone.
Crap.
Also, the farmers market is really close to the science center.
That's what I was trying to do. Is trying to pull up the science center website real quick.
I already have it pulled up.
Yeah, you do. I don't. I'm the one who has to display it.
I am efficient.
I can't see anything in the chat because I'm just on my phone. So, hello everyone, and this and that.
Bird said Joe is like the seventh dad in the house after an old story from Norway.
Oh God.
Oh crap! I have to look that up now. Thanks, Gerd. Making me work.
The link is pinned to the top if anyone wants to come up. More than welcome to.
Oh, they have a maker fair this Saturday. Ooh, they have all the last days.
Trying to get this working.
Oh, little man would love that.
Oh, you're funny, Matt. No, Dad calls me that because I got hit by the van.
Oh, last day. I wonder if I can get that.
Let's see if I can't get this to show.
You just have yourself.
Why is it?
Did you present?
Yeah, I did present. And then I did the science center. There it goes. For some reason, it did the wrong one. Sorry about that, guys. Computer's wacky today. So this is the science center. It is literally right there by the farmers market. It's right down the road from the event site. I'll pull a map up here in a few minutes to show you all where this is at and compared to the event and the farmers market area. But there is so much at the science center. This is another place that we have gone locally that I recommend if you're coming to Des Moines. Other than the event, one place to check out. It does have an admission cost, but I mean, there's tons of discounts and ways to get cheaper tickets. And I honestly don't. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad for the prices right there. If you're a member, then you're free. And they have a
whole Lego section of like world famous buildings built out of Lego.
We can see Joe's place in Earth. Matt, you're funny.
I would love to visit that, Jared. I didn't know it was there when I was up there with you. It sounds really awesome. I mean, I used to take you and your siblings to the Omniplex. They've changed the name. But
yeah, it's now the Oklahoma Science Museum.
Yeah, but it's really cool. And I mean, you know me. I love playing with the magnet and the magnetite that are there.
Tom, I am literally just telling people about the Des Moines Farmers Market. Danny, that's what we were doing, is telling everyone about the Des Moines Farmers Market and the Science Center. For those that just came in and didn't hear the announcement, we're going to be, over the next couple weeks, let me make myself big here, over the next couple months, not weeks, we're going to be telling about things to do here in Des Moines, trying to post stuff about events and things that go on here in Des Moines that might be interesting. Like one that I'm going to end up posting here in the next week or two, probably next week, is the World Food Hall.
Oh yeah, we have
it's one of the biggest events at the end of August. Literally, the end of August is when it happens near the event time frame. Talking about the farmers market and how that is. which is a really big one if anyone hasn't been, like I said already.
Also, the Capitol building is free to
The-
tour.
They've got the Capitol building, like Tisha said, it's free to tour. That's there.
It's got some pretty cool architecture.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of architecture, if anyone is interested in architecture, the architecture style for a lot of downtown is Renaissance style,
New classical.
new classical Renaissance style. So
Like
that's a really cool thing to me.
like
So.
Art Deco kind of.
But we're going to be over the next, like, every week for the moving forward, we're trying to post a couple of new things for things other than just the event, for things that are here in the Des Moines area, so that we can help you guys see what else Des Moines has to offer other than just this event at a skate park and Zombie Burger. Those are two great places, literally right there for both of them, in the heart of downtown Des Moines. But there's a lot more if you're wanting to come for the event and see other things. So that's why I'm trying to show some options for anyone who's kind of questioning whether or not they want to come and things they want to do if they do come.
Yeah.
Well, guys, whenever I was there, Jared took me on a tour of Des Moines with the family, and it's a beautiful place. There is so much there to see.
Yeah, I literally we dropped Bug off at school, and her school started at 6:40, and by the time that we got done with the tour with Dad, we had to pick Bug up from school, and we still had 2 or 3 hours of stuff from me showing him just a few spots throughout the main Des Moines area.
Yeah, there's a lot of history.
A lot of history.
There is.
And in fact, here's something you probably won't see unless I mention it. The actual site for the skate park was a bank up until, oh God, what was it? The mid 50s or 60s, I want to say. I think is what I saw. But it was a bank, and it got flooded. The basement sat flooded for over 20 years. And then when the land was bought and they broke out part of the basement, all of the vault keys and money just floated right into the river, right there where the skate park is at. So
wow.
there could still be stuff there.
If it's American money, it's going to be hard to pull up with a magnet. Unless it's from 1943, and that's going to be a penny.
You find one of those, and we're going to be rich.
No, 43 is normal. 43 copper would be awesome, but you're not going to get that with the magnet. A 44 copper, they did screw up and make some, and they did go out into circulation. I would love to find one. Trust me, we would be rich.
Never know.
Hmm.
We're going to have a mini maker fair Saturday.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But the Science Center is another awesome place that's downtown. It does cost, unless you have a museum pass from several different museums, then you can get in free.
Because they do the reciprocity.
Because they do the shared membership with other museums and such. I know Greg and Wendy talked about wanting to go. That's one of the places they talked about going, which would be really cool. Which, I mean, they have a huge agriculture area and wildlife in Iowa area that have a lot of the snakes you'll find in the area. A lot of these pictures, if you're on my Facebook or on Facebook, I'm going to be sharing some of those to the event page. I might be able to put them on the website for some of those photos. I don't know.
We have, hold on. I actually found some of the photos because it was a bug. next to the astronaut that was
But
one of the astronaut suits that was from
Oh.
Iowa.
I don't know if we can share some of those with copyright stuff.
No. I just showed a picture.
Excuse me. But there's a lot of the agricultural stuff there. There's some, obviously it's science. So you got space, you've got physics, a lot of physics stuff there, a lot of chemistry stuff.
They have a tube area where you
They
can, like,
they've got. Well, they were redoing that area here recently,
Yeah.
but they had an area when we went. This is like what 2 years ago, almost.
Yeah,
They had an area where you could basically make a paper airplane, and you had to, if you could shoot it a certain distance, then you could break the record and all this other stuff. And they had people watching it. It was a really cool area for kids to get into physics and science. And honestly, for everyone, they had a huge Lego room if you're into Legos.
and that's all of the like.
And it's got like all the global landmarks. It's got a, oh god, how tall was it? I want to say it was like 7 or 8 foot tall Eiffel Tower out of Lego bricks. And
got
that
the
was
Golden
pretty
Gate
cool.
Bridge out of Legos.
Yeah, they got the Golden Gate Bridge, which I want to say that one's like 15 or 20 feet that they all together.
Like it's the full room from one end to the other is.
So they've got a lot of those types of things if you're into Legos and all that. At the Science Center. Probably could.
I would say
Probably
there's,
could, Johnny.
Like.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, Johnny.
I would say pay attention to Little Man. Do not.
They actually have a live newsroom inside the Science Center for one of the local news stations.
Yeah.
And they have a green screen where kids or anyone can go up and they show like a storm moving in or like the state of Iowa, and you can act like you're a meteorologist with it showing in the background. I've got a picture of Bug when we went from it, and that was pretty cool. She got to do it. She loved it. What else do they have over in that area?
That's where all the snakes are at too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's right by where all the snakes were at. So.
Well, the other day,
Greg's got a lot full of buttons.
Right here.
The YouTube show Origins Explained, they were talking about my buddy's museum from high school. And it's the Museum of Osteology. And I was super excited. He's got 2 locations. One is up in Oklahoma City. The other is at Universal Studios in Florida. But I'm so proud of what my buddy Jay did.
That's awesome, Danny.
He started out in high school with a box of bugs and my failed animal projects. So I'm so thrilled that they promoted him.
No, I didn't get it.
We can just post them on the Facebook page. It's easier.
That's a replica Land Rover.
I was gonna say, Tisha wanted me to show this replica Land Rover that's not going to show very well because of reflection. It's there at the Science Center. Honestly, a lot of stuff there, you've got to see it for yourself to believe it. For some of it, it's a really cool place to go. So
yeah, we went to the farmers market before we went to the because there's a picture of you with Darth Vader at the farmers market.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't show it on the screen because it reflects.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else is there. I mean, they change it all the time. They're sensory friendly. If anyone has sensory issues, they've got special hours for that, and they do have it on the weekend too.
They have a thing where you can try to build.
Here's what I was looking for.
Oh, the map.
Maybe.
Let's get directions.
Well, there's also that statuary park you took me to.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was going to talk about next week.
Okay.
Um,
Long as
but
it
it's,
gets
I mean, is literally part of the farmers market.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it literally right there in front of the Science Center building is part of the farmers market.
Yeah, you can.
So you can literally go to the farmers market and then, I mean, hit the science museum if you wanted. There's also countless breweries down in that area.
I would say there's a lot of.
Countless.
There's I think,
Might lose Benny down there. One of the best brew pubs in the area. It's right there.
Oh,
but
heck. Hang out with Benny there.
No, I've got a spot for Benny already.
Yeah, I need to go there too.
It's called the Iowa Tap Room.
that,
It's got over 100 taps.
yeah.
For the place I want to take
You
Benny.
know,
It's got over 100 taps, all local.
One of the most beautiful buildings I have ever seen was the Des Moines Capitol building, which we were parked across from.
Oh,
And I think it was
it's real good.
beautiful.
I was gonna say, yeah, the dome on there is actually made out of gold, is coated with gold leaf.
They do it like every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they go up and they coat it with gold leaf like every 3 or 4 years.
Like
so it's coated
well,
with real gold.
It took a long time actually for the U.S. Capitol to get its dome. You know, we might have had a little problem going on in the country, but it did get its dome. And so I love buildings like that. We've got a dome here on our Capitol in Oklahoma. Finally.
But yeah, so this week's 2 buildings that I'm talking about or 2 things other than the event are the farmers market and the science center. I know next week I'm going to talk about either next week or the week after, I should say, talk about the Papadilly Park, which is the statue park. So that's one of the places.
That one's free to the public.
And that is free to the public. You just have to pay parking.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know about the weekends, what it's like on the weekends over there. It's been a while since we've been over in that area. Do a sticker pack before I seal up these envelopes. Sounds good, Greg. Let me get that going. My giveaway tool. Any certain hashtag, Greg? Tell me if he puts anything.
I think it should be hashtag chop shop, but I can't get into chat right now, so I can't enter.
Oh, let me get that put in here then.
Johnny said he'll throw in a cooking time with Johnny sticker. If that's okay. Like, yeah.
Thank you, Wendy. Wendy said she can enter for you.
Yeah.
So, present. Share screen. Let's see if I can do this right again. It's been one of those days.
Thanks, Wendy. Oh, really?
Hey, Greg said old goat. Thank you, Greg. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you, Johnny, for throwing in the Cooking
Thank
Time with
you,
Johnny
Greg.
sticker, which I have a sticker pack shout out I'm gonna be doing here for you, Johnny, because I did get it in the mail. I only get to check the mail like once every couple days because of my ankle right now, because it's so hard to get over there. But that being said, we do have some fantastic news. We are going to be moving out of this place. We're still waiting on the final approval, but as of right now, it looks like we may have found a place that is double the size of this apartment, and it has a secure package area. So I won't have to worry about my envelopes and packages going missing. Just that alone has probably taken like 7 years off my life. So yeah, we're really excited to hopefully get out of this place in the next couple weeks. So if we don't go live one Thursday, that
might be why.
That might be the reason why. We are also, Tisha's at 34 weeks, so we have 6 weeks until the baby's going to be here.
Anytime.
So it's literally any time in the next 6 to 7 weeks. Depends on if she wants to be late. So
late or early.
I still think she needs to go for Labor Day.
For what?
Labor Day.
No.
That's in August, I hope you know.
No, that's September 1st.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like...
Labor Day is September 1st. That's why I did the event on the 30th and 31st. Is because his dad's birthday is the 29th. Labor Day is the 1st, so you got the 30th and 31st for the event, Labor Day weekend. And then, which, that makes it a 3-4 day weekend for some people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people take off the Friday before Labor Day.
Yeah.
You know, if you're still in here in the chat, Wendy, I probably gonna get multiple people giving me those nut punches.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a note written down on how many you need right now. I may have added a few extra zeros.
Send me a tally.
I think I broke my laptop trying to keep count.
Just call me Prego is enough for...
Yeah, it's really good news, Gerd. So
yeah. Well, you also
thank you, Johnny.
I say you might see some news if the baby decides to show early.
Yeah, until I get the tablet fixed, I'm just stuck on the phone, so I can't even see the chat going on.
Gerd said, don't go into labor that day, Tisha. Too many jokes will follow. If she goes that long, then the baby's overcooked.
Yeah.
That baby should be here by like the 5th, no later than 10th of June, they said. So
I can't wait.
That'll be a couple, like 2 months, 2 to 3 months late. Almost 3 months late.
If she goes until Labor Day.
Yeah.
And I'll be going, excuse you?
You know, the big problem about the event is that I will probably be carrying around my new granddaughter constantly instead of active fishing.
I'm gonna cry.
Tisha's gonna cry if that happened. She's like, she weighed 5 pounds last time we went 2 weeks ago.
And they're gonna do another.
And they're doing another ultrasound tomorrow. So
because they can't get a good frame of when she actually might show up.
No, it's just because they're keeping an eye on her. So
yeah.
So yeah, Skittles will be here before we know it, and we're, our lease here is ending, so we're going to be moving at the same time before the baby gets here. So that's all on the up and up, trying to get things done, and just waiting on this final approval. If that goes through, then we get the place. So
If she's on Memorial Day, baby, I'm like, no.
Memorial Day will work. Hey, that's what I'm telling Tisha I'm seeing. I've been using my dowsing rods, and that's what I'm getting is Memorial Day.
You definitely want to be special, don't you?
So,
She's
but
5 pounds. I'm just going, no.
y'all get that hashtag in. We're gonna run this here in a minute, and this will come from
I have a
Chop Shop and Johnny. So
okay. They're doing a stress test on me tomorrow too, which
yeah, doing stress test tomorrow and starting all that fun stuff.
yeah, and then appointment every other week or every week.
Yeah, I was gonna say every week starting tomorrow. It's every Friday.
Yep.
So we're gonna give this another minute so y'all get it in there.
Yay.
Oh, what the heck? Let's go ahead and enter it. If I win it, I will give it to Bug. Just get it in there for that.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Bob. I hear you back there.
She's in her room.
She.
Thought I just heard her.
No.
Yeah, it might have been me.
Ah, yeah, that's probably
That's awesome,
right.
Danny. So, but yeah, y'all go ahead and get that in. We're gonna run this sticker pack here in a minute. And make sure everyone was drenched in here.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone not come up that wasn't.
All right. Got 6 entries in there, 10 people in here. One of those being Tisha on my laptop, so it's counting it twice.
Laptop, I don't need
Or my tablet, I mean. So let's go ahead and run this. Good luck, y'all. Danny. All right. Send your info to Greg and he will get that out to you.
That is awesome, Danny. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations. Excuse me.
Movie.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. Sounds good. And there's Greg's email. I picked the wrong time to feed the dogs. What did they gas you out, or the sticker pack you missed from Matt? From Greg, Matt. Everyone saying congrats. Yeah, I'm glad you made it too, Johnny. Definitely know you're busy. I know that there's crazy weather. I saw your question about the weather. I haven't checked for if any of it's coming your way, but I know that Monday, actually, yeah, Tuesday you're looking at some crazy weather on Tuesday. I know that, but I'm not sure about over the weekend. I guess I could pull up Radar Omega.
And do a little like, here, we're gonna look at the weather.
So let's see.
That's Omaha is getting hit.
Yeah, Omaha's getting hit right now. Let's see.
Share screen.
Share screen, window, Radar Omega.
Hopefully it doesn't crash.
Make sure it's showing on here.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is. All right. So
That's Omaha.
Scroll out. Oh, we got a watch unlikely. That's not one. Sorry, this is going to be moving towards us. 20% chance. Strong storms. Golf ball size hell. Sweet. Bring it on. Let's see. Oh, did I say that out loud for bring it on?
I was like, who do you think you are, Cusco?
Let's see. This
Okay,
is
I'll send you the bad weather.
This is today for the severe storm for the areas. So the light green is right below that marginal. This area for Oklahoma City, right on the border where Dad's at, is for the marginal. Tomorrow, it's even smaller in the same area. Day 3 would be Saturday right now. So Connie is in this like slight chance. So I think everyone's in the slight chance the next 3 days.
Ryan Hall says that Kansas is getting hit.
Yeah, they are. Day 4, there's no data found. I know that day 5, this is going to be Monday. That is right over us. And
yeah.
Right now there's a bunch of stuff going on. So
Hi, Busby.
Hey, Busby.
Okay.
But here is Tuesday. So hitting parts of this, and then go on to Wednesday of next week. The data's not there yet. So it's all too soon to tell for next week because they can only go a couple days out. For the closer you get, the more accurate it gets for the probability. And that's why it says probabilistic here. So, but right now, the next couple days, pretty much everyone's in a slight chance.
Yeah, well, my dirt driveway is a lake right now. The Camaro is not going to be leaving for a day or two. And I really want to go out. But I will get bogged down if I do.
According to this, on day 3 probabilist for the probability, 5% chance for the Texas Panhandle and parts of New Mexico for the eastern side. So that's what it looks like for the next couple of days, because I know Johnny was asking. So
like we're getting hit with heavy rain right now, because Monty said, yeah.
Yeah. We've got stuff coming. As you saw, it's hitting the Omaha area, which means it's about 2 to 3 hours away from me. So I'll wait for it to get here and hope that it doesn't have the golf ball size hail still. But today we've had some weird weather. A lot of the clouds, for the storm clouds, they're always, pushing, moving farther east or west. Depends on what time of year it is. And today they were just standing still and building taller right over Des Moines. We were sitting in the Walmart parking lot for like 20, 30 minutes, and I was watching this one area and it never moved. So started building some funnels, but there was no rotation for it to fully drop down. So that's good.
What the heck did Greg say when I'm like, friend is safe for the. What? Mm-hmm. My brain is not brain.
I can't read what. I don't understand what you meant, Greg. Just let him eat Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Let me eat Joe. The weather?
Yeah, Kansas is getting hit for part of it. Omaha is getting hit pretty hard. So, yeah. So I'm going to be posting on the Facebook page for the event, the websites I shared tonight for the Science Center. I'll also be posting the Farmers Market page, like I said, this is one of the biggest farmers markets, second best farmers market according to Shape Magazine and what was that other one?
Daily meal.
Daily Mail. That's the other one. So I mean, two big name magazines. It's been on.
For 50 years.
It's been around for 50 years. It's one of the biggest ones, like I said, over 6 blocks. I think it's over 6 square blocks is what I think they said it is.
I was say
It literally takes over an hour and a half to walk the whole thing
if you're just perusing
if you're just perusing it.
and not talking with vendors to try to like.
So it's a pretty good one. So
Oh, let it quicksand.
oh, quicksand reference, Greg. Okay.
Brain didn't want to. I was just like,
Okay.
brain didn't want the brain. I would say it
So
does get extremely crowded. So if you want to go,
it does
for a
get
week-
yeah. I was gonna say it does get kind of crowded, but it is all disabled and handicap friendly. So whether you're in wheelchair, knee scooter, crutches, any of that, there's plenty of benches and stuff. I walked it on crutches 2 weeks after I got hit by the van.
Yeah.
Whenever I got hit in 2023, they opened it early that year because it was warmer, and they I was able to do it on crutches myself 2 weeks after getting hit by the van
Yeah.
that hit me. So I mean, it's pretty friendly for places. I was pretty sore and had to sit quite often.
It wasn't like
Um,
there's a bunch of like you'll find people that do like sublimation t-shirts and stuff like that.
I was
as
gonna
well,
say,
and
yeah,
also
there's-
sewing.
there's so many things from homemade dog treats to food trucks to
Gluten-free bread.
even gluten-free options for people like
Hey,
um
I'll have you know, May is celiac awareness month.
so I mean they've got, like Tisha said, sublimation people who will do sublimation or vinyl stuff right there on the spot. Literally, there's a lady who was making t-shirts and sublimation cups right there in front of you in less than 10 minutes. They've got people that bring laser engravers and just laser
Oh.
engraving.
Are you talking about Bacon Fest? No, we're talking.
No,
about
we're talking about the Des Moines Farmers Market is what we're talking about. It starts
Downtown
next
Market.
weekend, and it runs through part of October. Every Saturday.
It almost goes until Halloween.
Bacon Fest is actually.
Bacon Fest, I think, was over.
Is it over?
I think so.
If I'm able to make it up there, you are
Mm.
taking me there.
What, to the farmers market?
Yeah.
It's May 3rd. It's this weekend.
No, it's next weekend.
Oh, next weekend?
Bacon Fest is
Well, they're
next
gonna keep
weekend.
it going, right? I mean, it should go all season long, right?
For what? The farmers market? Yes, it goes all season long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Busby, if you're talking about Bacon Fest, it's May 3rd. So next weekend. I forgot it was next weekend. Crap. I need some bacon.
Make sure it doesn't have those artificial seasonings in it. They kind of screw with us.
I would
Oh.
say
But
it,
I mean they've for the farmers market, it's Wendy's like, oh, I'm off next weekend. Bacon Fest, Wendy.
it's $29 general admission.
It's $20 general admission and
$29.
$29
You
and
get entry to the fairground, to the festival grounds, free bacon samples, live music, loads of entertainment, and a koozie.
yeah.
Early admission, you get a maple bacon donut and a jambalaya. The heck?
Wow, they don't charge you an entry fee for the farmers markets around here.
No, that's for Bacon Fest.
Oh,
Bacon
okay.
Fest, are they pet friendly?
I don't know. Maybe.
Um,
I don't know where that would be at. I was looking.
They're pet friendly. They're going to run out of bacon really quick.
I know the downtown farmers market is.
how long does it go on? So Bacon Fest is one day only from on May 3rd from 11 to 6 p.m. For early admission, or from noon to 6 p.m. for general admission. There's I'll have to get back to you on that, Wendy, about the pet friendly and stuff. 'Cause I am not seeing anything on it right now.
Probably not.
They have a bacon eating contest to see how much you can eat. It's like a hot dog eating contest, but only with bacon. I see a heart attack in my future.
I also see acid reflux.
I would join in if I didn't have no
Let's
tea.
see. Do I need to bring money? Yes. That's a stupid question.
Do I need to bring money? Yes. Wow.
Most of it is inside, so
I was gonna say, is it on the fairgrounds? Because I know the fairgrounds are pet friendly.
I'll have to look, Wendy, and find out. I'll find out for you. Oh, me too, Greg. Me too. My stomach may not like it afterwards, but hey.
Apparently there's Bacon Queen and Bacon Eating.
They named the Bacon King and Bacon Queen there, and then they get to go to the fair for free all year round during fair season.
Well, if it wasn't for the fake liquid smoke flavoring, I would love bacon 24/7, but I have to be really careful.
Most bacon's not liquid smoke. Most bacon's actually smoked over. Most of it's cured and smoked over real wood.
I buy cheap stuff.
Cheap. That's because you're cheap. That's why you dehydrate everything.
Well, hey, it lasts a long time until the cats get into it.
Like Busby said, they have different types.
Yeah.
Whenever I do my bacon, it's a pork belly. I cure it myself. I got the prog powder number 2. I've also got prog powder number 1 that I got locally. I've got a whole curing kit that I do and throw it in the smoker. It never touches liquid smoke because a lot of it has soy sauce in it.
Well, another thing is that I have been seeing that there is bromelain, which we don't like very well, that is mislabeled on a lot of products now, so we have to be a lot more careful.
I don't have as big of a problem with that anymore.
Bacon brought stuff with cheese.
Yeah, I still do.
Here you go, Greg. They have a bacon brat stuffed with cheese. Screams Wisconsin.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
Hey, Greg.
Italian bacon grinder sandwich. Some of these are just like
right, Gerd.
I wish I could see the chat.
I posted this one for you to see. She said, "LOL, yes, you are, and your dehydrating kit needs to be used, bro. You must have food for decades by now."
A couple of years at least.
Greg says, "Nothing special. Can get that in the meat market down the street."
They have Muddy Piggies. It's bacon covered. It's chocolate covered bacon.
Okay.
Then they have maple bacon truffle or maple.
Enough about bacon. It's making me hungry again.
Bacon English toffee. Maple bacon cotton candy.
No, that's interesting. Bacon cotton candy.
Maple bacon cotton candy.
Maple bacon cotton candy.
Yeah, that's all the stuff you can buy.
That sounds very interesting.
Spicy jalapeno cotton candy.
Haven't thought maybe. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds even better.
Oh, you mean zombie burger?
The
Yes.
one that you talk about a lot.
Zombie burger is. Ugh. I've got to go over there here soon, actually, and talk with them. Trying to get more donations, guys. If anyone has anything they'd like to donate to the event, if you could please send me a message or an email, one way or another. Let me know. We're currently searching for some more donations. Zombie Burgers making their donation. I haven't talked to them in a couple, like 2 months now at least. So I got to get a hold of them. My silver shop had a little bit of a hiccup, so they're a little bit behind on trying to get silver for us, but he's saying he's going to make a donation still. He's talked about making a couple of donations, but he also supports the local police and fire department charities and an autism charity every year, and he spent almost $12,000 this year in donations. So he's like, I've just got to recover a little bit more before we can financially donate for this year. So, or for another event, I should say, not for this year, but for another event. So we've got, those. I do have some stickers for my other Fam Studios channel that are actually at the sticker shop. They had to get remade a couple times because there were some glitches with them. The first time I was okay with them, but my sticker lady was like, nope, these are getting redone. So she took them back, and then their machine went down, so it took a little bit longer to get done. So they're trying to get. So, Jared, I turned a half century old today. Oh, is it your birthday, Busby? Happy birthday!
No, happy birthday, Chris.
I didn't see a Facebook thing. Oh.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, definitely.
I think
That's
either
awesome.
today or yesterday was also Mainly's birthday.
Greg. He said he'll put Wendy's mom up for spots. Something to taste the zombie burger. So zombie burger is actually only here in Iowa. That is a fun fact. They have
2 locations.
No, they have 3. They reopened Iowa City.
Oh, they reopened Iowa City.
They reopened Iowa City for a limited time. Then they've got the main location in downtown Des Moines where they have their Shake Lab, and then the Jordan Creek Mall has a little outlet for it. But if you're going to go to Zombie Burger, the best one is the downtown Des Moines one. Otherwise, it's always super greasy.
That's the Jordan Creek one. Either or, those 2 like outlet ones are kind of.
Yeah, that's what I said. The 2 outlet ones are always greasy.
Yeah.
Is the downtown one the one that you had lunch with Grandma Kelly at?
Yep. And they actually have a spot in the very middle of the restaurant where we ate, and the staff actually had a picture up and said, YouTubers who have eaten at Zombie Burger, and they have a picture of Grandma Kelly and I up there.
That is freaking awesome.
So they put it up occasionally, up and down, depends on the theme and what they got going on, but they had it up whenever I was looking through some stuff on their Facebook page.
Let's say they have. Let's see, we went with
we went with a friend here a couple months ago, and it was not up at that time, but
they had Five Nights at Freddy's.
They had Five Nights at Freddy's stuff up at that time, but
so.
Well, I wish we had gone there when I was there because they sound awesome, and Kelly always talks about them, and it's got to be great.
I mean, if you order, is it the walking shed for the mac and cheese line?
Yes.
If you order the walking shed, you get 2 what would be your bun. That's mac and cheese. That's like almost 2 inches thick.
There's nothing else
Like
I will.
that big around, like a burger bun size around, 2 inches thick of mac and cheese that's pressed, breaded, and fried. 2 of those with your however many patties you get. I mean, how can you go wrong?
Hold on, let me pull up the menu because I want to make sure that's the right one.
They've got, I mean, something for everyone if you decide to go there.
Yeah.
And it's right around the corner from the event.
There's also a Cinnaholic down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's Cinnaholic right across. Or no, that's not right across.
It's like down a ways, but it's still.
No, that's the other way. That's the other way.
It's in the East Village. I know
There's all kinds.
there's a like there's a couple
They have
bars.
Buzzard Billy's is supposed to be doing stuff around the time of the event, which is literally right across the street from the event. If anyone wants to go there, and they're like an American Southern Cajun fusion. Never been there myself, but I've wanted to go since we moved here. So it's one of the places I look forward to going to, hopefully around the event time frame.
They have 2 other locations. One's in Lincoln, Nebraska, and the one's in La Crosse, Wisconsin. So.
For what?
Buzzard Billy's.
Oh. But let's see. There's so much to eat around the event if anyone's worried about that. And not just expensive places. Zombie Burger, if you can actually do on a budget.
Yeah.
Grandma Kelly and I both got a burger, and we got Tisha a burger. Grandma Kelly and I and Tisha all had fries, and it was under $50 for all 3 of us. Now that they may sound kind of pricey for some, but when you're talking the size burgers we are, those things are freaking huge. Both Grandma Kelly and I had to take ours to go.
Is there anything Asian around the area?
Oh yeah,
there's several, and in fact, there's one downtown that is an Asian pizza fusion called Fong's. They're world famous for.
Yep.
Oh man, I would love a kimchi.
They have
sausage.
kimchi on it. They have kimchi there and sausage. Just about anything you think you could put on pizza, they put it there.
You know, I spent a lot of time bumping around Asia, and I really fell in love with the food. Of course, I grew up working in a Chinese restaurant, so it was already a starter. I was stationed in Hawaii, and my roommate was Korean, so I really fell in love with the food.
There's also a lot of hotels near the area. If anyone's needing that, now would be about the best time to start planning that. There's also campgrounds. A lot of the campgrounds are filling up pretty fast because it is Labor Day weekend. So
they're $24.
No, it depends on which one you go to, and the one you're talking about is already full.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. It depends on the area you're looking at. So if you do want to get a campsite, I try to get on that ASAP because they are filling up pretty fast from what I've heard. I've actually been messaged by a couple people asking me because other sites were full and they didn't have availability. So,
well, I plan on either sleeping on your couch or your floor or your driveway for the event. It will.
Greg, we're gonna send them to you.
What?
Cooking a chicken soup.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm working on another sponsorship right now. I've messaged one of the local places I go to. They're called Hyper Energy Drinks, and they're supposedly clean energy drinks. They're like an energy blend place. They also do coffee. So I've messaged them because they're a local place that started here in Des Moines. They're trying to reach out and branch out to Kansas City and Omaha areas.
Yeah.
But I've reached out to them over Facebook because I can't find a phone number, and just sent them a message with the information.
That would help them get out, branch out more. Especially with other
Just trying to get more going for the event. So if anyone has any donations or any ideas, please don't hesitate to shoot me a message and let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to input from anyone.
Hey Joe, do you like orange chicken?
Can't have it orange.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oops, my bad.
God, that girl trying to kill me.
Well, they have like at Fong's, this pizza place. They've got the crab rangoon pizza. Then they've got General Tso's chicken,
Bad.
Korean beef, orange chicken, Mongolian beef, which is technically like their version of, I'm guessing.
And these are all put on. They put a lot of the stuff on pizzas.
Yep. These are all pizzas. Like Thai chicken.
Yeah, I've been having
Doesn't put anything on a pizza.
I think it's
since
like
I started eating again, which everybody knows I wasn't eating for like 6 months. I've been going to the Chinese buffet a lot, and I'm thinking that the language barrier is preventing me from knowing that I'm getting orange. So I don't know, but I can barely keep my eyes open whenever I drive home from there. So that's kind of scary.
also
Lemon chicken's good too, like Mo said. They
Oh,
can
I
keep orange
love
sauce.
me lemon chicken.
Also, the other restaurant that's really close to the event would be Jethro's, which has food.
Oh yeah.
I would like them to try. We're saying lemon chicken. I wonder what lime chicken would be like. Because if it ain't orange, I can eat it.
Oh,
Lime chicken
show
would
this.
probably be more like a Hispanic style, I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go ahead and show this. So the Jethro's barbecue tea she's talking about is literally right here, right across from the event, because it's over here. The event,
Billy's is also over there.
Buzzard Billy's is literally right across the street over here. Zombie Burger is right down the road, pretty much walking distance if anyone wants to get away from the event. There's also several others like this other kitchen here, the kitchen. But let's see, I'm going to see if I can't go. That's what I was looking for. So this is part of downtown. See if I can aim the right way and get it to work.
What are you trying to look for?
Is it not going to show it?
Probably not.
No, it's not. Okay.
What was it gonna show? What were you going to show?
I was trying to show the towards the skate park and stuff.
Click on the Rotary Park.
Or the Rotary Park?
Rotary Park can show it pretty well.
They don't have a.
They don't have a thing?
No.
Sure, yeah.
No. There's no street view. Oh, here we go. This is from street level. Skate park is down along the edge here. There is ramps to get down. They do not have, I mean, they have stairs, but they have a lot more ramps than they do stairs to get there. So the whole thing is disabled and handicap friendly. If you go back and look at the live that Bug and I did, it shows that. I am actually looking at trying to get out there with the drone as soon as it stops raining long enough for me to get out there on a non-busy day for the
It's
park.
also not windy.
I was gonna say it's got to be a non-windy, non-rainy or windy day, so a good day when it's not busy, so a weekday. I'm trying to get out there, take some aerial video footage and pictures of the park, so that I can show you guys some aerial stuff for it. But let's go back here. Got the skate park here. Oh, do they got it? Oh no, that's augmented reality. Mural. There's a lot of artwork along this wall on this side. There's the ramp that I was talking about. It's not stairs, they have rails there for the ramp, and it goes all the way down. Or you can enter from this side and it goes down. There's bathrooms there. But this is the skate park where it's going to be at. They have under here blocked off. This is all a parking lot now. Google Maps is not up to date on it. This is from a couple of years ago. This is so it says 2025 down here, but it's not up to date because it has a parking lot. I've stood on that parking lot myself. So I mean, this whole, I mean, anywhere along this area of the river is able to magnet fish. Along down here, this is the principal river walkway is also the Women's Memorial Bridge. It's not able to be magnet fished, but there's this pier here right by the dam. If you're going to do it, do not go on this side because they have a lot of I-beams that you'll get stuck on that side. But this side is safe. Bug and I have actually magnet fished from this area down into here. We've also magnet fished from here over into there. And then
Buzzy says if anyone finds a Tony Hawk board, he calls dibs.
If I find a Tony Hawk board, I call dibs. No, if we find one, I'll probably split it. But right down along here, I'll see if I can find it. There's a stairwell to get down here, and this is literally right along the edge of the water. There's no rail. Unfortunately, there's not a ramp to get down there, so this part is not disabled friendly to get down on this area for it. But they have kayak launches in other areas that if someone has a kayak or a boat they want to bring, that you can do it from. They have just redone this part of City Hall. There's a wall along the edge here where you can magnet fish right over the edge. But there's the slip along here that Bug and I love going on. Greg calls dibs right through this area here because that's where the exercise bike was at. So Greg's called dibs on that. Okay, fine. Speaking of skateboards, Bug has joined Skate Club. They've had 2 sessions so far because it's only on Tuesdays. So the last 2 Tuesdays they've had it, and she is absolutely in love with it, and now begging me to get her a skateboard of her own. But I've told her if we do, pads are required. Pads and helmet are required.
Also, there's botanical gardens across the way.
They did update Google Photos for Walnut Street. The bridge is out over here. They're actually building out under here and making a kayak launch for the Des Moines River that is supposed to be done around August 1st, from what I'm hearing, and unless there's delays. There's always delays, so we all know that.
It's construction.
But this is the principal Riverwalk Bridge that Sean and I had tried magnet fishing from. Right here's the police station. This is also known as Last Chance Bridge is the other name for it. I thought, hey, a lot of people, I've even heard from the police, a lot of people have thrown guns and weapons off this bridge here. Might be a fun place to magnet fish. If you do, I suggest going on the south side of it over here because there is so many cables underneath it, you will get tangled up the whole time. Hey, Frank, good to see you. Frank, not...
Hey,
is he blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Blue.
It didn't show him blue
Hi,
on
Frankie.
StreamYard for a minute.
Oh.
Okay,
Wish
no,
I could chat.
But so I mean, all these bridges are fair game from what I've been told, other than
the one closest to the park.
The Principal Riverwalk Women's Bridge. It's also known as the Women's of Iowa Achievement Bridge. That's why they have this here. Actually, that's a good photo for it. See if I can get. There we go. So this is the bridge that we're not allowed to magnet fish from. It is actually mostly metal, but anywhere else around there is fine.
Yep.
Speaking of women, I recently received a women's quarter book. We got it for free. But the only thing I can put in there at this point are Denver mint quarters. I'm going to have a lot of trouble filling this book up down here so far south.
That was a cool video.
There's more to it. So I paused the video. So this edge here, you can go magnet fishing from if you want to cross the bridge to get over there. It's just from the bridge itself they asked us not to. But it should show an aerial view shot of the skate park here, I believe, if it goes long enough.
No.
But it's an epic photo scenery. Right there in the background, you can kind of see where it spells out Iowa and the red loops underneath the bridge. That's the Wells Fargo Arena. Will be the Casey's Arena starting July of this year. Because Casey's just bought the arena.
No.
I think I just saw that bridge last year.
Yeah, not last year, year before.
Yeah, you drive by it.
We drove right past it.
Keep track of time.
Do they have brick walls there at the river? Don't want anyone to lose their magnet.
So, a lot of the walls are concrete. Trying to think what they're called. The seawalls, the metal seawalls that a lot of places have, they do not have those in this area. I've never actually seen any of those in Iowa so far. Just seen the concrete ones.
Yeah, we're kind of weird.
The only place that I think I may have seen the metal seawalls is up in Spirit Lake, and that's a personal goal to go magnet fish. But
I find old boat stuff and a lot of fishing gear.
Where'd my mouse go?
I don't know.
Just
His mouse died.
my mouse did die.
Battery change time.
No, it has issues syncing up because it's also synced to my iPad and to my laptop.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I wish I could get my laptop going again. I guess I'm gonna have to get that tablet your uncle gave me going. He's already yelling at me about it.
as far as what you're talking about, BuzzFeed, so I also am looking at a dive suit, and I've got a snorkel mask already. So if it's not too far in, I will be able to get it out for some of them. But I know that a lot of this area is no swimming because it is drinking water. But they've said that the dive team for the police dive team is also looking at being there.
Yeah.
I've been in contact with the guy I know from there, and he's actually wished me a successful recovery, he said, with my ankle, and wants me to get back out there because we may have found another ATM. We also may have found a safe in another location. Both of them are too heavy for me to pull up with just the magnets we have in my back being the way it is right now. The dive suit I was going to get through Amazon was only $100.
Yeah.
Bug probably didn't have enough body mass to help that much.
He's like, oh my god, really?
Yeah.
And it was like you could do like a
But yeah,
trial.
the dive suit I was looking at, I could even try it on, and if it didn't fit, I could send it back, and they wouldn't charge you until like 10 days after you buy it or after you receive it. From what Amazon said, but that's what I was looking at doing. I've done diving before, but let's see. Let's get out of this view here. Go back to the area. But if anyone's bringing kids that they need a sensory park, this area is actually a really cool area. I know Mo would really appreciate this area if I can get it to show up.
Like the giant fishing lure.
Let's see if I can just get this one to show up. There it is in the background right there. It's a giant fishing lure and like a giant bobber. I knew Mo would probably like that one.
Say we were big on fishing.
Yeah, Iowa's a really big fishing state. But in Des Moines, they say visit Des Moines, skate Des Moines.
Yeah.
The S's are silent.
The S's are silent.
Mo
has a
Yeah, I've gotten in trouble for pronouncing that wrong many times.
Yeah, she does. She's got some followers.
There.
This bobber actually has signatures all over it from people who have visited during Dew Tour for skateboarders, celebrities, all kinds of people. So,
wow.
Tony Hawk's signature is on there somewhere.
Cool.
Isn't it like a foam park kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like a foam park. Then down here you've got the Iowa sign, the entrance to the park, and then way down there at the other end of the park is the other side of the entrance, and it's been tagged with mine.
Oh yes, they have a wall where you can tag.
They have the rails for the entry parts. Greg. Really, Greg?
Yeah.
But they have rails that you can put your stickers and stuff on, so I've tagged them a few times. This is a store.
Oh, I was like,
it used to be there. It's gone.
Oh, okay. Google has not updated a lot of stuff.
It's not been removed, but they have an augmented reality thing if anyone's interested on that at the skate park, where you can basically scan QR codes and learn about the artist and a bunch of the art that's there. Because like I said, it's not going to show me the accurate. Come on, ground view. Yeah, it's not showing it. Still, I'm going to write Google an email. I am. I'm going to write Google an email. This is the second time we've looked at it. But so I'm going to stop sharing that. And before we do end it for the night, I'm going to do a sticker pack myself. So get this in because it is going to have one of the limited edition stickers. And come next week, it's not going to be mailed out till next week. I will say that because I'm going to put my new Fam Studio sticker in it. So I will have those going out. And then I'm going to throw a surprise in there. And this one is international, so Gerd, you can enter.
I can't enter.
I'll enter for you.
I just found.
Today when I dropped off a package for Georgianne in the mail, I talked with the post office I was dropping it off at, and the lady at the post office was super interested in the event. Whenever she saw my name, she was like hazmat, and she started asking questions about what's in it. I told her it's super strong magnet, and I told her it was properly packaged. Asked if she wanted me to open it up and show her, and she was like, "No, I trust you. It's not sticking to the counter, so we're good." But then she read my name and said Flying Arrow Magnetics. I was like, "Yep, that's my YouTube channel." And she started asking, "How do you go magnet fishing? How do you catch fish with a magnet?" And I explained to her that you don't catch fish with a magnet unless you're Johnny. Johnny has, but usually it's because of the hook, or the line if they got a still leader or something. Well, I started explaining to her about what we're doing for Crusaders for a Cause 2025, and then I also explained to her about what we did in Autism Tennessee, and I actually showed her pictures on my phone from Autism Tennessee of everyone there together. I showed her the group photo of everyone together at the end. I showed her some of the stuff we pulled out, and just general stuff for the area for what we did there. And said we're doing the same thing here. Instead of doing it for Autism Tennessee, this year it's for the Iowa Association of the Deaf. It's the same goal in the end, just a different charity. That's the same thing I want to get through to people. Is it's pretty much the same thing we've done year after year for a couple of years now. Just a different charity and a different place, different person hosting it. Trying to do the best I can. So I hope I'm doing a good job for you guys. I know that things get a little slow at times, but
that happens with events though.
It's just life gets hectic. Let's be honest, life gets hectic, and when you're dealing with everything in life right now, it's just sometimes hard to keep everything going and on the same page. I'm trying to give you guys more information about the location now. Trying to catch everyone up to speed and get more going. Now that we're a lot closer to the event, we've got about 4 months until the event. So I'm excited for that. It's like 4 months and 6 days, 5-6 days. So really, really excited that we're getting closer to it. I thank everyone who has participated in any way, whether it's donating an item or bidding on spots, just spreading the word of the event in general, or learning about deaf culture and deaf perspectives, and trying to think what the wording is here. Just everything in general. I want to thank everyone, the community in general, for all the support. We have baskets getting put together for the event that Keisha and I have started our picnic basket one. We are starting a tech basket one. Not really going to tell you what's in the tech basket one just yet, but I was going to say that one's going to be really nice for the tech basket. The picnic basket one, honestly, I'm liking the looks of it too because it's got a handmade blanket by me. So we're doing that. We've got several other baskets that are going to be put out there.
No.
That's true.
Yes.
Like Gerd said, take a drink and something not like some water.
Agua. Or
But I want to thank everyone who's participated in any way to try to help spread awareness or help with the event in general. We also have a mystery gift from Charlie Digging It Back that I am not fully sure what he's sending just yet, but I know that me and him have been in contact, and he's donating a mystery gift to the event. So that'll be pretty cool.
Sorry about the joking fest, guys.
Go
there
get a
will
drink
be
of water.
a giveaway for the event from me as well.
Go get some water.
I don't drink water.
Sign it. Water.
Fish
Water.
and water.
It's filtered.
It's filtered.
You were in the army. You've drank way worse.
Well, that's true. But I don't have any purification tablets right now.
Just boil it.
I'll just drink beer.
No. But I'm going to go ahead and run this, you guys. Thank you, everyone who is...
Oh, what could go wrong? A lot. Wendy!
Wendy!
Congrats, Wendy! The Wendigo.
It's Wendy, not Wendigo.
Oh, come on. I've got to earn my nut punches somehow.
You're maxed out. I'm pretty sure you're going to go home a freaking castrated or a eunuch.
Oh, I'm going to get that done before I leave here. Should have done that about 40 years ago, Jared.
I wouldn't be here then.
I would say.
I'm not even 35 yet.
I know, but 40 years ago would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm. I got it written down, Wendy, so.
Yes, congratulations, Wendy. You're a super sweetheart.
So. That was Tisha. Yes. I was like, I didn't type that. Oh wait, Tisha's on the tablet.
Wow.
But
did you forget I'm even here today?
No, I knew you were there. It's just I forgot you were on the tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me a reminder email.
Okay, guys.
Make it too. So
I want to talk for a second. I've been talking with the Fort Washita, Fort Jared.
I can mute your mic.
Chickasaw Tribe and the Oklahoma Historic Society and the Choctaw Tribe about making a big prize package for the event. Whether I can make it or not, this one is going to get mailed.
Yes, Wendy.
Fort.
I'm not taking a drink. Nope, that game's over. I ended that a long time ago. Insert Jeopardy music here, yes. But no, I want to thank everyone. It's been an hour 45. We got to get some stuff done around here, and kiddos might be home tomorrow. Don't know, but doctor's appointment for that one and for the baby. So, I think you're missing 3 zeros. Oh, lost Dad. I want to thank everyone though. Thank you. So, mine's scatterbrained now. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you guys next week, and
look forward to more history of Des Moines.
let me know if there's any kind of stuff you guys look forward to learning some history about, or if there's any kind of things that you guys would like to know if the area has. Anything at all, I greatly appreciate it. So if y'all don't mind, let me know. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Love you all. Night. Oh, come on.